Today I'm going to share with you a quick tip on how to set your priorities right. Hi, my name is SK Lim. Today I'm going to talk about setting your priorities right. Actually, it's very easy to set your priorities. What do I mean by priorities? Priorities means something is very important in your life right now. Okay, say for example, you are in your 20s. Okay, what is your priority now? After graduating, coming out from university, your priority now is to earn money, right? Once you know your priorities are right, looking for money, first thing is look for the right mentor. It's very important because in your 20s, you can afford to make mistakes. Yeah? But if you have the right mentor to guide you, then you will have an easier path in your career. Okay, so your priority is to look for money. Sacrifice all the time that you have. Right? It doesn't matter because you don't have much commitment now. Right? I always tell my business partners, you have all the time now, but you don't have money. So why not sacrifice your time and earn the money that you can in your 20s? Learn up everything you can. Get a good mentor and learn up the skill, because at age of 20 to 30, you can afford to make mistakes. Yeah? So you should go all out to learn up the skill and look for the right career for you. In your 30s, your priority may be different from in your 20s, right? You might want to set up your family, to buy your first property or your first car. So that is your priority. Go for it, okay, right? Nothing else matters but just to focus on what you're supposed to do. Okay, when you're in your 40s, you already have your family, your car, your house, right? So what will be your priorities? It could be your kids. You may want to plan for your kids' education. You may want to plan for your retirement. Yeah, so your priority is to work towards that. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, when every one of you want to set a priority in life, right? What is the most important thing that matters in your life right now? That is your priority. So when I talk about priority, is where your focus should be, right? I mentioned before, in your 20s, your focus should be your career, your money. Nothing else matters. Why? You have all the time in the world. You can sacrifice your time and get a good career. Of course, get a good income, and you can afford to make mistakes. In your 30s, right? Maybe setting up a family, buying a car, buying a house is your priority. Works towards that. In your 40s and above, right? Your priority could be your kids' education, planning for your retirement. So think about what I mentioned to you. Always ask yourself, what is the most important thing in your life right now? So that is your priority. Okay, so when we come to talk about priority, sometimes we might be confused. Actually, what are we supposed to do? There are so many important and urgent things that you need to do. But always ask yourself, what is the most important thing in your life right now? If your family is most important, work towards giving your family a good lifestyle. If your career is most important, your priority is making sure that you give 100% in whatever you're doing now in your career. If you are in the sports, your priority now is to win. So what you must do, your priority is every day, practice and practice and practice to make sure it's perfect. You should be thinking about how to win and keep on practicing. Yeah, so that is your priority. So when we talk about priority, that should be the most important thing that you want to do right now. So how do you guys set priority? You can always write down what is the most important thing in your life right now. Okay, maybe if in your 20s, most important thing to you right now is career and money. So write it down. Okay, always write it down somewhere that you can remind yourself. Because once you write it down in a piece of paper, or you write down somewhere to remind you, you know your priorities are being set down. Once you write it down, you set it down, then you can always remind yourself by looking at it. Okay, so this is what I usually do. I write it down somewhere, I can remind myself, and I can look into it every time when I lose focus. Okay, why do we lose focus? Because we have forgotten our priorities in life. So in whatever age you are, just write down your priorities in life, and I guarantee you that you will not lose focus every time when you look at it. Okay, that is my tip for you for setting your priorities right in your life. So remember, setting your priorities is easy as long as you ask yourself, what is the most important thing in your life right now, and you know your priority in life, what you must do right now. Okay, thank you.